Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 7. We're here for the penultimate rally of the season here in Great Britain. Actually it's Wales, it's not Great Britain. Yeah, I know this is gonna cause a little bit of conspiracy right here. But yo, we're here in Wales for the Great Britain rally. And it's the penultimate rally. And I think there's a record coming up for us. You know, I think if we win this rally, we're gonna equalize Leb's record of 6 consecutive wins or something like that. So it's a pretty interesting rally, this one. It's one of the rallies that I really struggled with in the WRC 2 season due to the mud and all that. But I feel like since then we've improved. So let's see how Sector 1 goes. And I meant Stage 1. Don't criticize me on that. But Stage 1, it's raining, it's the short tarmac stage. So yeah, 5.48 kilometers, it's raining, 100% tarmac. It's actually pretty narrow because of the pavement on the sides of the road. And away we go for the first stage. Let's see how well we can do. Last time this stage really did annoy me. Let's see how we do this time round.
And flat right, long, tightens 5. Left 4, short, tightens, don't cut, kings 100. Left 4, short, into right 4, tightens, left 4, short, tightens, and left 4. Flat right, over crest, tightens 5, short, into left 3, long. Right 4, tightens, into left 5, don't cut, and right 3, short, tightens, into left 3, short, opens, and right 3, keep in, into left 3, tightens, don't cut, 150.
So far we're doing very well, no mistakes made at all for the time being. Now we're on to the final split of the stage, and this is going to be our first mistake there. We're going to lose quite a lot of time there. But it could have been worse. Not that bad. And it's just the final split, so that's just our first mistake. So don't really think it's going to cost us a lot.
13. Left 5, tightens, 50. Flat right, into finished.
And this is now the final corner, onto the finish line. Let's see where we're going to end up. We're going to be ending up in first position. I really felt that it was a very, very good stage for me. 4.6 seconds ahead of Neville, 5.7 ahead of Ozzy, and completing the top 4. The top 5 is Lapilla and Soto. So, pretty good start. Ready for the second stage. It's half run. It's 5.98 kilometers. Still a pretty short stage. This time it's a 100% gravel stage. It's not raining, so I bet there's not gonna be any mud. I see it's no, yeah, it's that type of gravel in Great Britain, which is mad. It's pretty much mad, and the car is a little bit slidey. So let's see how we're gonna do in this one. We're gonna be a little bit more careful due to the gravel. Went sideways there for a second. That was pretty scary there. Plenty of jumps so far.
40. Caution, left 3, short, into right 4, don't cut, keep middle and narrows, over crest, jump, 50, right 4, short, bumps, into left 5. Right 4, very long, opens, narrows, through gate. And right 5, short, over crest, into left 4, short, 50. And left 4, very long, don't cut. And right 3, over bump, 20. Hairpin right, long, tightens, into crest, and left 5, very long, bumps, tightens 3, 30.
That's our first mistake in this stage so far. I went a little bit, I took the outside line of that corner, and I shouldn't have done that, but a little bit faster here. Shouldn't have been. It's a pretty tough stage with the jumps and the high speed corners. That combination is pretty hard. By the way, I've seen some gameplay of WRC8 and it looks... The least I could say is it looks beautiful, wonderful, but it looks amazing. It just looks amazing. I'm really looking forward to the WRC8 career mode.
70. Right 5, bumps, long, into finished.
This is the final corner, a right-hander to end the stage. Let's see how we're gonna do in this one. Considering we made a few mistakes, it's only gonna be 7/10 faster than Sebastian Ogier, but still, we are the faster ones, you know, in this stage. Yeah, my internet connection sucks, I know. 7/10 ahead of Ogier. Now, on the overall standings, we're 6.4 ahead of Ogier, 8.1 ahead of Neville, and then, yeah, then it's just fourth position, Tanak 13.9 ahead of him. Let's get to the next one. Half run 2, this one, I guess it's the same stage, but on reverse pretty much. This time it is raining. It's going to be tougher conditions here in Great Britain. It's the third stage of day 1. After this, we're going to go to the motorhome, repair the car, and get ready for the day 2 ES stage. So this is now the end of day 1. Let's hope we can end this with a good enough stage that is going to maintain us in the lead of the overall rally standings. We need that victory actually here in Great Britain to be in for a shot in the Drivers' Championship by the end of the season, because next episode is the last rally. Oh, that was tough. I could have damaged badly the car there. I hit the sign there. Not the best of beginnings now into this stage. That kind of part really is a tough part of the stage, even on this reverse stage. But I like this stage. It's really challenging. It gives a whole different kind of vibe to the game.
And brake, bumps, hairpin left, into right 3, long, over bumps, tightens, and over crest. And caution, left 5, over crest, opens. Left 4, bumps, and right 5, open hairpin right, tightens, into acute hairpin left, don't cut, 20. Left 3. Right 4, very long, over bumps. And right 4, don't cut, and flat left, jump, 30. Left 5, narrows, through gate, tightens 4.
These mistakes are going to cost me time. I think that's going to be... It's not really one of my best stages so far. It's I've lost plenty of time with these mistakes, and I can't really calculate the jumps correctly, how much speed I need to carry through each jump. That's probably going to be our first loss so far in Great Britain. Hasn't been a very good stage for me so far, as it's coming to an end, thankfully. Got some flat corners there, onto this third gear. A left-hander.
Right, bumps, into left 4, short, don't cut, and right 3, short, over crest, 50, dip, and crest, into right 5.
And now, through the final corner. No, it's a third left-hander, the final corner. Nice and easy, carefully, try not to damage the car too much. Around the final corner, 335. I know about my internet connection. Can you stop bugging me out about this? And we won! Surprisingly enough, probably the other drivers made mistakes too, like me. So Tanak is actually second with a 7.3 gap from me. So I dominated this stage, even though I wasn't expecting that. Ozzy at 10.8 behind me, and Neville 8.6 behind me. So that's going to change the overall standings, with Neville now moving up to second, 16.8 seconds behind me. And then we've got Sebastian Ogier, 17.3 seconds behind me. We thought Tanak pretty close in P4 with a 21.2 second gap from me. Now we're back to the motorhome, getting ready for the ES stage, the longest stage of the rally, traditionally, as you may already know. We're just going to repair the car. I think we're going to be able to repair the whole of the car. It's pretty much ready. We're ready to go for the ES stage. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. So this stage is the ES stage. It is an 18, I think, kilometer stage, or a 10 kilometer stage. I don't really see well, but it's a combination of gravel and tarmac. So we're pretty much starting from this tarmac path that you already know, and then later on we move to the half-run stage, I guess. That's a big oof. That's a big oof there. Already. The slightest of mistake can really cost you a lot of time in rallying. That's what I love about rallying, but that was very close. That was a close call there. I'm very lucky not to cross. Seems like that's my lucky day today.
Flat right, over crest, tightens 5, short, into left 3, long. Right 4, tightens, into left 5, don't cut. And right 3, short, tightens, into left 3, short, opens. And right 3, uphill, 50. Brake, acute hairpin left.
We haven't been through here before, so that's interesting. That's a new part of the stage. The sun is very annoying there. That's just a chicane there. I just missed it. Thank God there was a wall there. And now back to gravel we are. So 3.5 splits were tarmac. Now it's time for the gravel. Time for the real action. Let's get into it.
40, left 6, and caution, square left, right 5, and kinks, narrows, 40. Right 5, tightens, 30. Right 3, and left 5, long, over crest, jump, 60. Left 4, over crest, jump, and right 4, don't cut, into flat left, long, over crest. Right 4, keep in, and left 5, short, over jump, and brake, left 3. And flat right, 40. Caution, left 3, short, into right 4, don't cut, keep middle, and narrows, over crest, jump, 50, right 4, short, bumps, into left 5. Right 4, very long, opens, narrows, through gate. And right 5, short, over crest, into crest, and left 5, very long, bumps, tightens 3, 30.
This is where we previously made 2 mistakes that area that I don't really like, but this time we didn't really make a mistake. We're gonna be a little bit more careful through here with those jumps, and I am, and we're gonna survive through there. That's easy peasy, lemon squeezy through that part of the stage. Now the final split. Few corners remaining now to end this stage.
Left 4, off camber, into bump.
Onto that left hander, maintaining that speed we need for the final corner. And I'm gonna make a mistake, and that's a bad mistake. Get back onto track. That's gonna cost me a lot of time. And it happens 3 harder meters before the finish line.
Right 5, bumps,
oh God.
Finished.
I tried to stay on the throttle. And that is gonna cost us there a lot of time. Not really sure if that was 14 seconds. It probably wasn't. But still, that is gonna be quite a huge gap. 4th position in that stage. Now, Austria is only 3 seconds behind us. So that's that didn't really go how well. That ES stage didn't really help us out at all. So gap is reduced. Interesting. So now back to the motorhome for the final day of the British Rally. We got 2 stages to go. 2 stages to go, and we're pretty much winners of the British Rally. But with a 3-second gap, on paper, we are not really like looking likely to win this one. Like, I mean, we're still the favorites. Don't get me wrong here, but a slight mistake could really cost us the victory here. So we got the Great Om and Hafren, which are, I think, they're 2 stages where we actually won at first in the day 1. So I'm actually positive. I feel like we can actually sneak that victory here in Great Britain. You know, we got that first stage, the 5.48 stage kilometer. So
20, flat left.
Actually, it was a 4.6 kilometer stage. I can't really see well from the preview on Sony Vegas, so
and flat right, long, tightens 5.
we've just started the actual first stage, but now it's the penultimate stage too on this Great Britain rally.
Left 4, short, tightens, and left 4.
So let's see how well we can do.
Into left 5, tightens 4, don't cut. Into right 5, long, tightens 3, and left 4, long, opens.
I'm still frustrated about the mistake that I made. That really cost me a lot of time on the ES stage. Not that I would have won the ES stage, it's just that I feel like I could have. The gap wouldn't be 3 seconds, it would be something like 7 or 8, and I would be more secured going to the final day. You know, this could be a chance to open up the gap from Ozia, you know. Ozia could make a mistake, you never know. You never know what's going to happen.
And caution, brake, right 3, short, into left 3, short, into flat right, tightens 5, 30. Left 4, short, into right 5. And left 5, short, tightens 3, 30. Left 5, tightens, 50. Flat right, into finished.
This time I took it flat out into the final corner. Let's see if that's going to make any difference. It is going to make a difference. And a huge difference. 7.2 seconds ahead of Ozia. Neville actually second this time around with a 6.4 gap from me. Overall, that puts the gap to 10.2 seconds from me, from Ozia, and 16.3 from Neville. And that has actually secured me probably the win here in Great Britain. It's a sword stage, this one. You know, we remember this stage. We've actually won previously, as it was the second stage of day 1. It's Saffron. Once again, we won previously here. So the gap is now 10 seconds. A win is... victory is almost secured. What is not secured is the extra points from this final power stage. So let's try and win this one and get the absolute 30 points, the maximum 30 points out of this rally. I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time round with the jumps and everything, and trying to be as careful as I can not to make any mistakes and win this final stage to get those extra 5 points. So yeah, it's a very important stage for us, this one.
And flat right, 40. Caution, left 3, short, into right 4, don't cut, keep middle and narrows, over crest, jump, 50, right 4, short, bumps, into left 5. Right 4, very long, opens, narrows, through gate. And right 5, short, over crest, into left 4, short, 50. And left 4, very long, don't cut. Right 5, tightens 3, don't cut, keep middle, left 3, over crest, opens, 30. And right 5, bumps, and left 5, tightens, through gate. And right 5, off camber, over bump, 30, and caution, jump, into left 4, bumps, over crest. And left 5, opens. Right 4, don't cut, 40. Right 5, keep in, over jump, 30. And left 4, 30. Left 3, very long, over crest, opens, very long, 40. Right 5, very long, 60. Left 4, off camber.
I haven't made any mistakes so far in this stage, and I think that's how we're gonna end this rally. Not a mistake through this corner like previously we did in the ES stage. Let's see, is this gonna be a victory in the extra 5 points for us? Around the final corner, sliding a little bit. It's the end of this stage. I don't really care about my internet. Yes, it is a win. It is a win, and Ozzy is only gonna get 1 point from the power stage, which is very positive to see. Otto Tanak, the two Toyotas there, Otto Tanak, and I think that was Harry Latvala got second and third. We won here in Great Britain. That's 6 consecutive wins, if I'm correct, with Ozia finishing second, Neville third, Otto Tanak fourth, and Latvala completing the top 5. That's another win for us, and you know, that second part of the season seems to be like the part of the season where, you know, I learned the game very well. I learned how to drive, and it is from now on pretty easy. Well, the power stages haven't been very easy for me, and the extra 5 points here in Great Britain. Not only that, Aussie is only going to get 1 point out of this power stage, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this affects the driver standings, because only 1 point in power stage is quite... He's not even going to get 1 point. That's even better. 5th position doesn't get 1 point for the power stage. I don't really know why did I think that 5th position gave you a point. But either way, no points in the power stage for Sebastian Ozzy. That's the first time this is happening this season. And, you know, seems like this is going to be our year. We're already, this is going to be our season. We're already first in the driver standings. 3 points, only 3 points ahead of Sebastian Ogier. So with that being said, you know, we need to win. We need to finish ahead of Sebastian Ogier going into the final rally. And as I've already told you, yeah, that's what I thought about. This is 6 consecutive wins in WRC, which is a record Sebastian Loeb has actually established, and we've equalized that. So imagine winning the final rally and beat the record that Loeb has set for us, pretty much. Next rally, Australia. Pretty tough rally, to say the least. It's you know, Great Britain and Australia, probably the 2 toughest rallies out there. So yeah, we're currently standing ahead of Sebastian Ogier in the driver standing. So who would have thought we would actually be in to win the Drivers' Championship after starting off the season? Not at our best, you know, we didn't finish once. We ended up with 8 points in 1 rally, so hasn't been the strongest of starts to the season. But you know, that second part of the season really did help me a lot, and we're now standing ahead of Sebastian Ogier in the driver standing. So without further ado, without further to say, I'm gonna end this video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch. The next video is probably gonna be either The Rally 2.0 or F1 2019, I promise. F1 2019 videos are coming as long as the game entertains me and it's not annoying. And if it's actually going to annoy me, I'm sorry to tell you, but the career mode will not continue, because yeah, I will explain on a future video if I ever stop the F1 2019 career mode. But I've said enough. Until next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big moment we've all been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your turntable in front of your guests.
Set the volume control in your stereo system at the preferred listening level.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Beat rock, beat rock.